Hey guys, how's it going? Well, today's just going to be hopefully a quick video. It will most likely last about 15 minutes longer. I'll try and get it down to 15 minutes. And I just want to is basically showing you my game collection, my games, previous gen and current gen games. So yeah, we'll start with previous gen and move all the way up to current gen. So first off, one of my games is The Matrix, The Path of Neo for the original Xbox. Have not played this in a while because you can only play it on a original Xbox for some reason. It does not work with the backward compatibility of the of the 360. But it's been maybe about 10 or 15 years I last played this, but it was a really entertaining video game. Um, Followed by The Punisher on the original Xbox. Now, like I mentioned to you a while ago, I loved this game. This was one of my favorite games on the original Xbox. Could not put it down. It was just so damn addictive to me because I was a huge fan of The Punisher, and I loved this because this was more like the comics than the actual movie. Fantastic video game. Then next is Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Conviction. I did have Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Double Agent, but um, it's kind of like when Splinter Cell started going downhill. Yeah, because it was less of the sneaking around and other things like that. My favorite Splinter Cell game is Chaos Theory, which was just an outstanding video game. I really hope that Ubisoft put out all three original Splinter Cell games out, do a HD release of it. And also, absolutely love, I forget his name, the original voice actor for Sam Fisher. He was absolute Michael Ironside. He was absolutely brilliant as Sam Fisher. He was a great voice actor, and I loved him in it. All right, next is we'll just okay, yeah. Next is Splinter Cell. What Blacklist? This is when they recast Sam Fisher with I forget his name, but all I remember was he was one of the actors in Smallville. Um, it's an okay game, but it's not what I had hoped for Splinter Cell. It's kind of lost its magic after the first three games, but yeah, it's quite entertaining. Next, Dragon Age Origin or Origins. This was recommended to me by a friend, Jessica. I've unfortunately not played it yet for some reason. I know that Inquisition is coming out next week, but what I might do is I might just go ahead and just try it out without any of the DLCs and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I hear it's really good, but unfortunately I've not had the chance to try it out yet. Next, Dragon Age 2. Again, it's the same thing. Not tried it out, but I hear many good things about it. So we'll move on to the next one. I'll try it. Hopefully, I'll make out enough time to try it out. Next, Batman Assault on Arkham. Um, this was an okay game. It was not made by the same developers, Rocksteady, who did Asylum or City. So yeah, it's entertaining, but it's not as much fun as the previous two. The next, Batman Arkham Asylum. This is from the collector's edition. Yeah, I absolutely adore this game. This was the first and possibly yeah, this was the first comic book based video game done or one of the first comic book video games done right. Absolutely brilliant story, game mechanics, voice acting, and visual effects and all that stuff like that. absolutely brilliant. I got some of the DLCs, but I did not get all of them, as most of the DLCs were not story related. But I got most of the collectibles in the game, how to say. Followed by Batman Arkham City. So Arkham Asylum, Arkham Origins, and now Arkham City. This is the Game of the Year edition. I got this because it was going for very cheap at games, and it comes with every single DLC from Arkham Asylum. I mean, from Arkham City. So I thought, what the hell, I might as well. So I did, and I really enjoy it. I still enjoy this game. It's still brilliant. Um, and recommend it to any Batman fans. Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. Forget about Arkham Origin. It's not fantastic. Then Call of Duty Modern Warfare Part 1. Fun game, not bad. But yeah, entertaining. But this is kind of where it went overboard, and they started doing so many Call of Duty clones, and I don't really appreciate it. I've kind of gotten sick of Call of Duty after Modern Warfare 2 because they've just been, yeah, it's a yearly game, but it's nothing special. Before it was first, it started off with the World War plot, but it was World War One, World War Two. Then now we jumped into the modern day era, and it was absolutely brilliant. But now they've just been hashing out more or less the same thing. I know there are many Call of Duty fans out there, and it's not an insult to you spending your money on Call of Duty, but as for me, it's not a game that I would rush and get. And plus, I'm kind of getting sick of the first-person shooters. I'm cutting back on that as well. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, fun game. I know there's been a lot of controversy around that terrorist sequence, but I enjoyed the game nonetheless. Then Lara Croft Tomb Raider Anniversary, based on the original Tomb Raider game, and it's basically a HD remake of the original Tomb Raider game. Beautiful, fantastic, and the voice actress is absolutely brilliant in it as well. She was in Doctor Who and Ashes to Ashes. Yeah. Then Tomb Raider Legacy Legends. Yeah, I really dug this game. This was, in fact, this was the first game I bought. Yeah, this was the first ever game I bought on the Xbox 360. The first 15 minutes kind of just, I was kind of feeling, should I wasted my money and other stuff like that. But the more I played it, the more I enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. Great soundtrack, great characters, great mechanics and other things like that. So yeah. Followed by Tomb Raider Underworld. Yeah, Underworld. An even more entertaining Tomb Raider video game. Yeah, very much fun. And this was the last of the Tomb Raider games before they did the remake. Then, Tomb Raider, the remake. Or just Tomb Raider. No Lara Croft, nothing. So, brilliant game. This was again another game suggested to me by my friend Jessica, who just told me I should pick it up. That's a lot of fun, and I did pick it up, and yes, it is a lot of fun. Another recommended game. Then Gears of War 2, Gears of War 3 Metal Pack with a dent, as you can see. Great, phenomenal games. Actually, I did not know it was co-op until I actually hooked my Xbox 360 to the internet and started playing my free Xbox Live month membership thing. It was absolutely brilliant. I love playing co-op I love playing co-op. I hate multiplayer. I love co-op. Now, on Gears of War, I played co-op with a bunch of great guys who are I'm still friends with now on Xbox. So yeah, great games. Rainbow Six Vegas Part 1, Rainbow Six Vegas Part 2. interesting games. I love those. I love anything Tom Clancy. Great games. Then Halo Reach. This was what I got this with my Xbox 360 Slim. Yeah. And I really love this game. This is one hell of a game. I would say it's got a great story, great characters, great visual effects, and other things like that. Recommended. Halo Anniversary or is it Combat Evolved Anniversary? Great game, great story, and other stuff like that. So yeah. ODST, Orbital Drop Shop Troopers, great game. Halo 3, it was alright. I did not enjoy it as much as I would like to have. Halo 4, absolutely brilliant. Time is about to run out, so I'll just go through this quickly. Castlevania Lord of Shadows, fun game, with, I forget his name, Robert Carlyle as Belmont, and it's also got Patrick Stewart in it. The Witcher 3, absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. This is a highly recommended. I'll recommend it to anybody who's got an Xbox 360 because this is an Xbox 360 exclusive. Pick this up, you will not be disappointed. But have in mind, it's quite it's quite dark. It's got a lot of sex scenes, a lot of nudity, and yeah, violence, swearing, and other stuff like that. But it's a lovely game, and this is the collector's edition that was signed, or not collector's edition. That one was signed a while ago. LA Noir, fun, with fun game. Alan Wake, my collector's edition. This is a fantastic video game. Highly recommend it if you like those thrillers that have like a taste of horror to it. Spec Ops: The Line, absolutely brilliant. Alan Wake, Spec Ops: The Line, and The Witcher, highly recommended. So is Red Dead Redemption, a brilliant Western video game. Stranglehold, with Chow Yun Fat and influenced by John Woo, great game. Enslaved Odyssey to the West, highly underrated game. Absolutely fantastic, highly recommended. Pick this one up if you ever get a hold of it. Pick it up. It's also got Andy Serkis from Lord of the Rings and Planet of the Apes. Chronicles of Riddick, Assault on Dark Athena, with Vin Diesel. Great game. It's also got Pitch Black. It's also got Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay. 2 games in one. Highly recommend it. Buy it if you can. Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3. Fantastic video games. Highly recommend it. Pick it up if you can. Dead Space 2. Good video games. Don't care too much about Dead Space 3. BioShock. X-Men Origins Wolverine, one of the better interpretations. This is one where the game is actually better than the movie. Yeah. Then what's it called? Sleeping Dogs, which used to be known as True Crimes LA. I mean True Crimes Hong Kong, but something went wrong. Anyway, I'm glad that this game came out. There's a Game of the Year edition. You can pick it up if you've got a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One. Remember Me, great video game. A lot of fun, not highly recommended. Grand Theft Auto, Liberty City, it comes with 2, Ballad of Gay Tony and the other one. Born Conspiracy, and an interesting video game. Okay, I don't have much time left. Split Second, one of the best racing games ever. My Sega collection, Star Wars The Force Unleashed Part 1, I love that. Crackdown Part 1 as well. Killzone Shadowfall, Evil Within, and Infamous Second Son. So there you go, guys. That's my collection. Thank you guys for watching, and sorry I had to rush through this, but I hope you enjoyed the video all the same. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.